Hello students, I am here with my next video, that is video number 3 on this chapter chemical reactions and equations. So before this I start with my new topic. I want to take a revision on the previous two videos which I had taken, because this chapter requires a lot of efforts, and as I mentioned before also, that the basics of this chapter will really lead you to understanding of the concept at a high level. Moreover, the coming up chapters of chemistry are also related to it deeply. Therefore, before in these two videos, we have discussed about the introduction to chemical reactions and equations. We have discussed that what are chemicals. We discussed that how do these chemicals react and what is the meaning of a reaction. That means how do chemicals change and form new products. Then by forming new products, we also learned that there are three stages in the chemical reactions. The first one was breaking up of old bonds, the second one was rearrangement of the atoms, and the third one was formation of new bonds. Okay, so based on all these things, we understood how do chemical reaction take place by taking our daily life examples. The other thing I mentioned you was about chemical equation. To represent a chemical reaction which is taking place, that means ये दिखाने के लिए कि chemical reaction होता कैसे है, we have certain thing in chemistry called as chemical equation. Now those chemical equation deals with two things. One, the substances जो आपस में react करते हैं, and the other, the substances जो कुछ बनाते हैं. That means the substances जो आपस में react करेंगे उनको हम बोलेंगे reactants, and the one which form some new things are called as products. Also we learned that how do we place elements that form compounds and make certainly the new compound. So all those things help a chemical equation to set up. Then I started with the characteristic of chemical reactions कि उस chemical reaction की क्या क्या specifications होती हैं. So first specification we learned was about evolution of gas, in which I gave you an example. The example was also related to how a chemical equation is formed. So as I am using these terms very frequently about element, compounds, etc., those you have confusion related to it, just listen to the 2-3 minutes thing which I will speak now onwards. Firstly, we all know that everything here is matter. So matter is made up of, or even if you don't know about matter, you should know that the smallest thing which is present in most of our substances is atoms. So every chemical is made up of atom at the smallest level. For example, you might have seen some gift wrappings which are, we in Hindi we say it as dabbe pe dabba pe dabba, like we pack one thing into other. So the smallest thing which is occupied means the smallest box that is kept inside is an atom. Please understand with the help of this example only, it will help you to make clear with the facts. Now if you join another that small box on it, those two atoms will join to become a molecule. Therefore, atoms join to become molecule. The molecules when further combine with other molecules. For example, in a place there are 100 atoms. The 100 atoms, every 2 atom will join to form molecules. So half of 100 is 50. Now there are present 50 molecules in that area. Now out of those 2 molecules will join together further to form an element. When atom forms molecule, the molecules further join other molecules to form an element. These elements are those which I have mentioned in the previous video, that is potassium, iron, magnesium, which we were talking about, right? Now you might be wondering that ma'am told us about metal. So elements के आगे दो types हैं, metals and non-metals. I will tell you later that why are these two types and on further किस classification पे हम elements को दो parts में divide करते हैं. But for now you only need to understand कि उस 50 के group में those molecules have combined two again to form elements. Now half of 50 is 25. So how many elements we have now? 25. Out of those 25 elements, you can say that 20 are metals and 5 are non-metals. I am just quoting an example. There is nothing like that. Okay. So there might be difference in some color of those. There might be difference with respect to anything, such that elements have been categorized into two parts, one metals, one non-metals. Clear? Now, what happens is mostly those metals and non-metals, एक मेटल दूसरा नॉन मेटल, जब एक मेटल और नॉन मेटल आपस में एक दूसरे को ज्वाइन करते हैं, दे मोस्टली फॉर्म अ कंपाउंड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई विल कोड यू वन थिंग. वी हैव स्टडीड magnesium oxide for the burning of magnesium ribbon, right? So magnesium, there is a metal, and oxygen, there is a non-metal. So they have joined to form a compound called as magnesium oxide. Those who do not know this, please watch video 1. I have explained very detail में there the reaction of magnesium and oxygen, right? So now did you understand this chain? Atoms formed molecule, molecule formed elements, elements की दो categorization, metals and non-metals. जब कोई एक metal और एक non-metal आपस में एक मिलता है, they form a compound. And it is not necessary कि एक ही metal और एक ही non-metal मिलेगा. They can be anyways, they can be one metal, two non-metals, they can be two metals, one metal, that depends, okay, which you will study further in the chapter of metals and non-metals. But I just wanted to make a basic clear ताकि आप लोगों को confusion ना हो कि ये हो क्या रहा है. Plus, in my previous video, I have also told you that how are those compounds being formed, right? I have shown you how magnesium oxide is forming. I have given you an example of roll number. For example, magnesium ka roll number is +2. Oxygen ka roll number is -2. Now, you will see a regular pattern that all the metals will have roll numbers in their पॉजिटिव. दैट मीन्स उन सबकी पॉजिटिव वैलेंसी होती है मोस्टली, एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द नॉन मेटल्स हैव नेगेटिव वैलेंसी. ये वैलेंसी क्या है, आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग यू लेटर, बिकॉज दिस इज समथिंग which you need to understand in detail. Okay, I have told you, you can even post me up through the comments so that I get to know that you are wanting to learn about valency. I will really I will be very happy to post a video again on valency, right? So those metals mostly have positive valencies and non-metals have negative valencies. When those positive and negative meet, they together form a compound. That is what the basis of the compound formation. Now every compound we will study in every chemical reaction. I will tell you the valency for each metal, for each non-metal, and I will tell you that how do they form a new compound, though I have already told it before. Then after discussing the first characteristic, I explained you the second characteristic, that was formation of precipitate. There we saw that how when a reaction is taking place, end of all वहाँ पे एक छोटा सा solid product नीचे collect हो जाता है beaker के, and that is called as a precipitate. Moving ahead, change in color. So there is change in color also seen in a chemical reaction. Fine. This reaction is not such that you will see the formation of chemical compounds, though this potassium permanganate also has a chemical formula, but I'll not be showing you right now because it will lead to a great confusion in your head. So I've just written a simple equation, that is citric acid. What is joining? An acid. Also you will mostly see that acids are joining with some kind of solution. This will also come in your chapter acid, bases and salts. There you will realize that why is an acid always being present in reactants and joining to form certain, and how it will be releasing as a product, and also other substances. So citric acid combines with potassium permanganate ka solution, which is already purple colored. So when this citric acid is mixed with this potassium permanganate purple colored solution, This citric acid takes and displaces the color of all potassium permanganate which makes it colorless. In हिंदी वो citric acid उसका सारा purple color dissolve कर लेती है and thus it makes the solution colorless. वो उस colorless solution को form करती है. So this is how you can see change in color in a chemical reaction also. And this is not the only example. There are hundred of examples you will be coming across when you will study chemical reactions. Fine. This other part is change in temperature. Now after change in color, you can also see change in temperature. Quicklime, which has normal temperature. Quicklime is certainly the lime, calcium oxide. Okay, so in normal temperature, when it is added into water, it forms slaked lime. This you will study in coming videos in very detail. This is a very important topic also. For now, you just see that there is a type of reaction. There is a compound called as quicklime. जब उस compound के अंदर हम water add करते हैं, it forms slaked lime. वो थोड़ा स्लेक्ड लाइम करके एक दूसरा कंपाउंड बनाता है जिसका टेम्परेचर बहुत हाई होता है एंड प्लस देयर इज प्रोडक्शन ऑफ हीट. सो सच रिएक्शंस आर कॉल्ड एज एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन. जब इन रिएक्शंस पे साइड में हीट निकलती है तो हम इनको एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शंस भी बोलते हैं. आई विल टेक अप दिस एक्सोथर्मिक एंड कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शंस ऑल इन डिटेल, बट अभी के लिए आप सिर्फ इतना समझिए कि जिन रिएक्शंस में लास्ट में हीट बहुत ज़्यादा रिलीज़ होती है उन रिएक्शंस को हम एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शंस कहते हैं. और जिसमें हीट यूज़ होती है, जैसे कुकिंग ऑफ फूड में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम खाने को पका रहे हैं, हम उसको गैस पे रख के गैस जलाते हैं, तो उसमें हम हीट प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं ताकि केमिकल रिएक्शन हो. तो जिसमें हम हीट प्रोवाइड करते हैं उसको हम बोलते हैं एंडोथर्मिक रिएक्शन. यस, वी कॉल दोज रिएक्शंस एज एंडोथर्मिक रिएक्शन. वाइल जिसमें हीट बाहर निकलती है उसमें हम कहते हैं एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन. Those reactions are called as exothermic. Exo means बाहर निकलना, thermic means heat, endo means अंदर जाना and thermic means heat. तो जहाँ heat अंदर जा रही है रिएक्शन के वो एंडोथर्मिक, जहाँ बाहर निकल रही है वो एक्सोथर्मिक. तो अब आप देख रहे हैं टेम्परेचर कैसे चेंज हो रहा है. प्रोडक्शन ऑफ हीट आउटसाइड मीन्स लॉट ऑफ इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर, वेयर एज द नॉर्मल रिएक्शन डिड नॉट हैव मच टेम्परेचर. फाइन. This is the fourth characteristic, change in temperature. Moving ahead, the last characteristic, which is the change in state. Change in state means state क्या होती है? We have three states. We all know solid, liquid, gas. Simple example, water. Solid में वो ice exist करता है, liquid में water and gas में water, vapor और steam. So obviously अगर आप ये example ना भी पढ़े जो मैंने दिया है, you can understand this with a very common example also of water only. कैसे जब उसका reaction हो रहा है, when it is changing, when we are heating it, right, when you boil water on flame, what happens later on? You will see water vapors evaporating from it. तो हो गया ना उसका state change. We poured into vessel as liquid, but it is leaving the vessel as vapor. So this is how the state changes. When a candle is burnt, जब candle जलाई जाती है उसके बाद 3 substances release होते हैं. सबसे पहला इज वैक्स. वैक्स एक ऐसा सब्सटेंस है जो मोम जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं. सो व्हेन यू बर्न द कैंडल, दैट वैक्स गेट्स कलेक्टेड एट द बॉटम बाय मेल्टिंग, राइट. सो दैट इज सॉलिड. वाटर इज सीन ऑन द साइड्स ऑफ दैट वैक्स व्हेन इट इज melted. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज्ड ऑन बर्निंग. आई हैव टोल्ड यू बिफोर ऑल्सो, जो गैस बर्निंग में यूज होती है दैट इज ऑक्सीजन, जो रिलीज होती है दैट इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो दैट इज अ गैसियस बाय प्रोडक्ट. देयरफॉर यू कैन सी दैट द प्रोडक्ट एक्चुअली रिएक्टेंट एक्चुअली वाज कैंडल. उसको हमने फ्लेम दी, फ्लेम से उसने तीनों तरह के प्रोडक्ट्स रिलीज किए. सो दिस इज हाउ स्टेट ऑल्सो वेरीज इन एवरी केमिकल रिएक्शन. कुछ केमिकल रिएक्शन से वो सॉलिड से लिक्विड भी हो सकती है, वेयर एज कुछ से वो लिक्विड से सॉलिड भी हो सकती है, एंड इन एनी फॉर्म, राइट. सो दिस विल कंप्लीट विद द बेसिक ऑफ केमिकल रिएक्शन, examples of chemical reaction, compound formations and characteristics. Now onwards we will be starting with types of reaction, and in those type of reactions only I will be showing you how to balance and write the equation along with the help of examples only, because there is no need to study that whole topic separately as it forms the part of this only, right. So any confusion till now, please let me know through the comments. Thank you very much.